Hello, my name is Jason Saab, founder of AppalachiaCry Ministries. I wanted to take a minute just to share with you what we do here at AppalachiaCry. AppalachiaCry, as our motto says, we unleash God's truth one street corner at a time. Here in the Appalachia Region, I am in north central West Virginia. We have evangelists here in West Virginia as well as southwestern Virginia, two separate states. And we focus on the culture around. Many of the folks in the Appalachia culture celebrate the culture with festivals and so forth, so you'll find us a lot of time at there. I also partner with larger organizations like Sport Fan Outreach International, which does like the football games, WVU football games, and other things, as well as Kentucky Derby, Super Bowls. So it emanates out of the Appalachia region here, but it goes well beyond where we take the gospel to. Just about anywhere there's a street corner and a crowd, you'll find one of us in the area. AppalachiaCry was started as a realization when I was at a local festival talking to folks, sharing the gospel with them, and finding that they had no biblical understanding of the gospel. And what I mean by that is I'll never forget a lady. I was promoting a Christian blog, and there was a lady that came up and we began to talk. And I asked her what is the gospel? Her answer was just a blank stare. It was, that's a hard one. And so I wasn't looking for anything theologically intense, just something as simple as I'm a sinner and Jesus came to die so that I may be saved. She couldn't even put that together. So as I began to share the gospel with her and we got through the conversation, by the time we got to the cross of Christ, after the law and to the cross and what it cost Christ, you could see the tears in her makeup just running down her face behind her sunglasses. And I realized that this woman had never heard the biblical gospel of Jesus Christ. And so from that time and the rest of the day at the festival, the entire weekend, I ended up sharing the gospel. And so that led to the culmination and the formation of AppalachiaCry Ministries, because I saw the need here and God laid that burden on me. By God's grace, there's not a lot of resources in this area for that type of work that God calls us to. Christ tells us to go to the highways and to the hedges to preach the gospel, and so that's what we do. And so by God's grace, I was able to find on the internet some men cut from the same rock as George Whitefield and those type of biblical open-air preachers. Robert Gray and Mike Stockwell and Jeff Rose and Chuck O'Neill were a wonderful resource, and I was able to kind of learn the ropes of how to boldly proclaim the truth in love and to call men and women to repentance and faith. And so that's how kind of AppalachiaCry got its start. Like I said, our focus is in the area. The Appalachian culture is not a glamorous or glitzy atmosphere, as you'll find in a lot of the attraction to preach street ministry in the metropolitan areas, which it's needed there as well. Here we'll find smaller crowds, back roads, in the hills and the hollers, as we say, and festivals and so forth, things that celebrate the culture. So it's not a glamorous work by any stretch of the imagination, but these folks need Christ just like we all do. And so it's an area that is in a need, and God, by His grace and providence, has provided for us to be here. And to do that, quickly, a second mission, part of our mission for AppalachiaCry, is to come alongside the local church. All of our evangelists are under a local body in a church. We do not believe in lone wolf evangelism. That can get very dangerous. There's no accountability in that. We do not support that. And in that sense of supporting the local church, we want to come alongside the local church and help them. And so free of charge, we offer a 7-week evangelism class that we have written the curriculum for. It teaches folks in the church how to share their faith, to do so biblically in any situation. It's not a specific method, so to speak. Methods can get folks into trouble because when the conversation goes off script, they're left kind of wondering, what do I do now, Lord? And so we teach them the gospel. We teach them how to share it. We do teach presuppositional apologetics as well, to equip the local church to come alongside and to do that. And we've seen a lot of fruit there as well. For more information on how you can support our efforts, please visit AppalachiaCry.com. That's AppalachiaCry.com. And you can see there how to support us both prayerfully and financially. You may also visit our t-shirt shop we have launched to support the ministry. 100% of the proceeds go towards the ministry. It's called Theo Threads, Wear Your Theology. You can find that at teespring.com/stores/Theo Threads. That's teespring.com/stores/theothreads. If you'd like to reach out to us, you can reach us via email at AppalachiaCry@gmail.com, or you can reach us via our Facebook page at facebook.com/AppalachiaCry. Thank you, and God bless.